Welcome back, I'm Sean. Small portable speakers are my thing, and I've brought many out to family gatherings, outdoor gatherings, just to have some entertainment for the people I hang out with. And today there's a budget-friendly one from Earfun, so let's check it out. So this speaker today was sent over to me by Earfun Malaysia for review, and this is not a sponsored post, and my review will be based on my honest and unbiased opinion. And if you're new here, please consider subscribing to the channel and ring the notification bell so you won't miss any future tech reviews. So the UBOOM Slim is the little brother of the previously launched UBOOM L, and as the name suggests, the UBOOM Slim is the smaller sibling of the UBOOM L. Price-wise, the Slim retails for $48 or about 220 Malaysian ringgit, whereas the L goes for $80, almost twice the price of the smaller one. So if you're interested in buying the speaker, definitely get them in the links below. So the UBOOM Slim does not have a special unique design, but comes with a trusted working design that has been used by outdoor speakers for a long time. This is also what you see from famous brands like JBL, Logitech and many other brands. So this speaker comes with a nice fabric mesh as the speaker grille that is very tightly knitted to prevent water from seeping through its mesh, but it's acoustically transparent to ensure that the mesh doesn't mess with the audio quality. At the front of the speaker, here is the Earfun logo. However, I did notice that mine wasn't glued on that well for the E here. So if you see the E here, the tail kind of wiggles around. But what is nice is that everything here is very stealthy in a nice black rubber finish that also matches the buttons behind the speaker over here, which looks really good. However, speaking about the buttons, it's not a major problem, but it would be nice if the buttons have a little bit more contrast, or perhaps in a different fluorescent color so that it's easy to see and operate. Behind here, you're going to get 5 buttons to control all your medias. So behind here, Earfun also includes a fabric loop so that you can hang this speaker around. They've also included a high quality carabiner for you to hook this around your backpack. Below that is an LED status light and also a flap that hides all the ports inside. So this speaker comes with two 45mm 10 watt front facing drivers, so one here and one here, that pumps out about 20 watts of music, which is decent for a small group and is loud enough for outdoor use. There is also 2 passive radiators at the side of the speaker that gives you a slight boost in the bass performance. So in terms of buttons, it's important for companies to make buttons that are very easily understandable, since you don't want to be bringing the manual out all the time. With the UBOOM Slim, that's what you're gonna get. So starting at the right here, you're going to get a power button, which is used mainly to turn the device on or off, and you're also going to get a volume button here to control the volume as well as to skip tracks when you hold on to it. There is also a play or pause button in the middle here, so it only plays or pause media. And at the left here is a button to put the speaker into daisy chain mode to connect an additional UBOOM Slim speaker together. So behind the flap here, you're going to get a 3.5mm port to use this speaker via the auxiliary port, and also a Type-C charging port to charge up the speaker. So battery life on such a small speaker is actually quite impressive, and with a full charge you'll be getting about 18 hours in a moderate volume, and this is thanks to its 4000 mAh battery that really can give you an all-day battery performance. This is even better than the UBOOM L, but considering that that is a larger speaker, it's understandable that the battery is shorter. So testing this in my studio, a comfortable volume starts at about 45%, and that gives you sufficient volume for personal consumption, and you can even play this at very soft volumes, about 10%, and it's a really soft background sound. However, the speaker doesn't quite increase its volume too much, moving past the 60% mark. It will get slightly louder, but it's really gradual and doesn't seem to make much of a difference with 70, 80 or 90% or even 100%. I can even play this 100% in front of me without it feeling too loud, so for small intimate group gatherings with only a few people, I think this is ideal. And anything above 10 talking people will be a stretch for this speaker. So the UBOOM Slim improves upon the UBOOM L slightly, but Earfun still retains some of the great features and improve where it is necessary. So for instance, you're going to get a Bluetooth 5.2 chipset here with support for the SBC codec, which is the same as the UBOOM L, but you're only going to get a Bluetooth 5.0 there. So water resistant rating is also retained. You're still getting the IPX7 water resistant rating, and you can still drop them in the pool without worrying about it too much. But what is missing here is the dust resistant rating, since the UBOOM L is rated at IP67 and the Slim at IPX7. You still get the capabilities to daisy chain two of this together to give you a stereo sound signature, more like a 3D sound signature, but again, this is not a 360 speaker. But even if you listen from behind the speaker, you'll still be able to enjoy it with no problems. So finally, this speaker, there is no app support via the Earfun mobile app. So sound signature of the Slim is good, but they are not perfect sounding in my opinion. However, for what it is aimed to do, it definitely meets the requirements of a portable outdoor speaker, and I think it even does it really well. It may not sound as impressive or as dynamic as the UBOOM L, but for a small speaker like that, this is quite impressive. Bass-wise, you're going to get the sub-bass rumble, but nothing too crazy. So with some songs, you do get slight bass hum from guitars and bass that sounds really good. Mid-bass is also not crazy, but you do hear it hum with slight power, which adds a nice dimension to the music without it being too overpowering. Mids here is great, and vocals overall sounds really present, forward and clear. Highs is decent too, and you do get that crisp highs, but one thing I noticed with small speakers like that is that they are not too good with high separations. When there are many instruments in a song, you don't get that clear separation and will sound messy at times. But overall, as a speaker that I bring out just for some music enjoyment, I think these are sufficiently good.
Hold me close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways. And on we'll go.
So this is a test to see if the Earfun UBOOM Slim is a good speaker for making phone calls. So this is me speaking in a relatively quiet environment, and this is the call quality that you can expect. So what I'm going to do now is to turn on a simulated background noise so you can hear a difference. So now there's a simulated background noise playing in the background, and this is the call quality that you can expect from this speaker. So what do you think of the call quality? Let me know in the comment section down below. So similar to the UBOOM L, this speaker doesn't do well with latency, and you do get that slight latency when using this as speaker to play games. Movies and YouTube works really well with this speaker with no delay. Anyways, let's take a look at the latency performance of this speaker. So I think this is a really good small speaker. The price is good and the size is just perfect for you to hang this on your back while you're hiking or you're riding your bike. And it's not too small that it doesn't have much power and volume. So overall, I think this is worth checking out. So that is it for this review. If you find this video helpful, smash that thumbs up button, share this video everywhere, and if you haven't yet subscribed, do consider subscribing, and I'll see you in the next video.